Oh, goodness gracious, look at this place. Wonderful building. Welcome to Dan's on the Street. I'm Dan. Today we're in Syracuse, New York. Pretty interesting city. Sits on a lake here, the Onondaga Lake. Well, let's drop right in. I'm excited to see this. Big college town. Let's drop right into one of these downtown streets and drive around. All right, we're on the street here looking at July 2017. Already, pretty awesome building over there. Kind of Romanesque style. Very pretty. And oh, what is this? Oh, church. Okay. Nice red door. Kind of pretty old place. Great building on the corner here, too. All right, I'm liking this already. Yeah, it's got a good look to it here. Nice stone, looks nicely cleaned. Big parking garage there. Wonder what used to be there. Let's take a left here, head towards this building. That's catching my eye. Nice bright day here. Good number of trees around for downtown. Good number. Big empty parking lot here. A few pedestrians around. Yeah, good handful of them. Oh yeah, I really love the look of this. Big fan of that style. Something just grand about it. The arches, the stonework. Very pretty. I've never been to Syracuse, New York, but I've thought about going several times. I was recently in Ithaca, New York, and I really enjoyed that. And I wanted to get up here, but it's a little ways away. Some sort of art display here. It's a nice little park. They have this kind of closed off to vehicles. Looks like back in the day this was probably open to, well, cars, or at least maybe, well, who knows, buggies and so forth, way back. Not sure how long that's been closed. Really great old buildings downtown here. I'm very impressed. There's something real nice about it. It feels old in a good way. People lounging around on the benches here. Lovely old buildings. Great design all throughout. Shops on the first floor of most of these. Pretty well occupied. Old clothing store since 1905. But you gotta walk in there. I mean, you gotta keep them alive. Place like that, they need us to, come in, buy a shirt now and then. It's gonna be a little more money than Target, but you probably get to meet an old guy and support a local business and probably get a better quality shirt. Great building here too. Lovely design all through here. Some of this old stone's kind of decaying, but still very pretty. Great texture. All of this, what an impressive downtown. This place must have just been really booming back in the late 1800s, early 1900s, because they were just building top quality buildings here. I read this was incorporated back in 1825, so pretty old. And population around 145,000, so not too big, but around a little over 600,000 people here in the metro area. Just endless, wonderful buildings through here. I'd be craning my neck the whole time I was here. I hope there's plaques on all these, because I'd be reading all these plaques. Now, can we move into this? There's like an open plaza here. Looks like they have events. And a very interesting, looks like a war memorial here. Maybe a civil war, I think. That's a pretty lovely thing. Very nice. All right, we'll go a little bit further, and then we got to pop up. I got to get a sense of this neighborhood. I mean, the whole layout of things here. Let's do this right now here, because I'm starting to get lost going up this street. Okay, so here's the main downtown. We saw very little bit of that. Let's see one more area maybe, and then we'll start exploring some of the neighborhoods. Museum of Science and Technology. It's definitely the type of place I'd... Oh, it's kind of an interesting oval here. Look at this. all this sort of circular road. I guess oval's the right term. Around this old museum building. I wonder if this has always been a museum or it was industrial in nature. I can't quite get a sense of the space. Well, there it is. Yeah. I guess it's a museum now. Kind of looks like it used to be something else, doesn't it? Oh yeah, it's definitely been like changed up or something. That's what it feels like to me. Like this roof line, that's not original and so forth. I don't think. IMAX theater, that's pretty cool. Well, definitely that's the type of place I'd stop in. Let's see something else here. Metabank, that looks like a stadium. Let's drop onto one of these streets here. Okay. Oh yeah, definitely sports, music, arts, science. Lovely font, great old work there. I like that a lot. Chris Young, I don't know who that is. Is that a musician? Looks like there's is that a bus terminal? This area through here is a little dry. There's not really any shopping. Okay, a little bit. I take it back. Somebody out in their convertible today, enjoying the July weather. More parking garages. Good amount of pedestrians here though, right? This looks like the old hotel. A lot of these hotels, yeah, the Marriott, they all have this look from this era. You'll see this in Chicago, Pittsburgh. They all have this, I don't know, just a very distinct look to it. You knew it was a hotel. You can tell even today. Many of them still are hotels. Yeah. Nice place though. Really well mapped city here. We can really orbit around, get a little sense of the skyline. Not a huge skyline, but a significant one, you know. Let's make sure we check out Columbus Circle here before we leave the downtown area. Yeah. All right. Looks like a statue of, I'm going to guess, Columbus. I think so. Lovely. I love this bird sitting on top of his head. That's great. Goodness gracious, look at this building. This looks government, I'm almost certain, right? Or a courthouse, probably. And a church. The church and the courts facing each other. Interesting. More churches. Definitely a strong Catholic presence here. A lot of Catholic churches, dioceses, and so forth. Really beautiful design here, though. Look at that. Isn't that nice? Fun scale to all of that. Oh, here we are back to where we were. Give it a second to load here. There we go. Oh, this old glass work. This has got a certain date to it, doesn't it? All right. Well, we've seen a good amount of downtown, I think. I know we haven't seen all of it. Lots of parking garages. Pizza. I like these numbers here. 351, 353. All right, let's pop up. There's a little bit of the downtown. The city obviously expands in every direction. And hardly a grid after the downtown area. Just kind of meanders around everywhere. This looks like a main street kind of leaving the city. James Street. Let's just go down that a little bit. George and Rebecca Barnes Foundation. Okay. Tree lined, very pretty. Oh, great old building there. New York 290. Apartment buildings. Another college. St. Joseph's, or medical place maybe. You got buses here, so some public transit. Obviously, plenty of cars. Primary way people are getting around, I think. I don't see any train tracks or anything. Any light rail. Could be wrong. Oh boy, look at this old place. Oh yeah. This was a wealthy little neighborhood here, you can tell. Perhaps still, but certainly back in the day. Look at these big homes. Let's go down Brattle Road. Bushes are they need a little trimming. I'm familiar with that though. My house always needs bushes trimmed. It's my least favorite chore. Great homes here though, right? This again, I say it used to be really rich. Obviously these are expensive places. But I can just imagine back in the day with the carriages that would have pulled up here. The old carriage houses in the back. This is that type of neighborhood. You work downtown in the bank, and then you come out here to your big home a mile or two away. Very nice through here. This is very impressive. Syracuse is seriously impressive. I'm liking it. Yeah, that's a really nice neighborhood all through there. Tennis club, middle school, okay. Up to a graveyard up there, okay. Cemetery, mausoleum. Let's see here. All right, we headed that way a little bit. Let's head to this lakefront here. This is obviously the type of place you'd visit if you lived here, I'm sure, at some point. Only one photograph. All right, well, let's drop in. Okay, so it definitely gets chilly up here in winter. We're pretty far north. They're gonna have some snow. Looks chilly. Ooh. Interesting. Great view of this lake, though. All right. Was expecting to see some more like beachfronts. I wonder if do people swim in this lake? Maybe not. Lakeview Point. I don't want to leave downtown too far, but let's just get on this road here, see if we can get a view of it. A little bit. There it is. It's a little lake. It doesn't look to be man-made, although I certainly could be wrong. We're not too far from the Great Lakes here, of course, and the Finger Lakes are right there. So I'm going to assume this is a naturally formed lake. Interesting. All right, let's drop down here. Looks like some shopping on Genesee Street. Heritage. Okay. Looks like that used to be a car dealership. Yeah, this is sort of a car dealership street. Dealerships aplenty. There's a Burger King. Kind of standard sites. New health center going in. And Aldi. That kind of stuff. Remote car starters. In a lot of cities in this part of the U.S. have this kind of look. Some kind of, small businesses and your standard chains. Big double steeple church there. Pretty nice. Gonna guess it's Catholic. Not sure though. Ward Bakery Park. Sure, let's go this side of town. See a little bit of it. Chouinard Street. This home's not quite as fancy as that other part of town. Older though. I mean, that definitely dates back. Nice park here on the left. Playgrounds. Yeah. Still nice old homes. Early, 20th century, late 1800s, some of them. This is obviously a little rougher though here. Some boarded up windows and doors. Definitely a little poorer for sure. School here. Oswego Street. Oswego? Well, this is good to see. Sometimes people get frustrated when I visit their town and I'll visit a neighborhood that's whatever, less desirable or something. And it's like, well, I want to see all of it. If I could see all of it, I would. I don't have time to see all of it, but I like to get a little sense of everything. And try to withhold judgment for the most part. Nice old building here even. Very strong look to that. Case Supply Showroom. I like seeing it all. And that's still a nice neighborhood. I mean, like, there's still a lot to like in there. Great old homes. Needs a little help maybe. Reservoir, golf course. Let's see. All right, well, we're getting close to it. One more street, and then we're gonna hit this Syracuse University, because that is a big part of the town, and I want to make sure we spend some good time there. Convenience Mart, Deb's Convenience Mart. Okay, she wanted to get her name on there, and she did. What's this? Food co-op. Oh, cool. Okay. Sidewalks all around. You can tell this place just has good history to it. Some solar panels on the roof, like seeing that. These homes look nice. This one, more boarded up homes. Yeah, it's a mixed bag here. Depending on the street, depending on the block. Kind of empty lots here. I wonder if these were torn down homes at some point. Hard to say. Another boarded up one, you know. Mixed bag. A lot of potential though, right? If you have this much character in a city, you know, you're ready to go again. I hope a boom comes to the town again. It's got all the pieces, right? Most all of them. All right, here we are. Big time university. Let's drop right in to, I don't know, one of these sidewalks. Oh, you know what? It's not fully mapped. Well, we're gonna just get by without fully mapped streets here. All right, we're sort of up on a hill here. Looks like they put the university on a hill. Great old university buildings. This is a particularly poorly composited photo. Still see a little bit of things. People walking around. Nice old campus here. Let's orbit around here maybe. Just get a sense of things. Oh yeah, this is a neat place. So a new place they built here. Check out this building. And look at this Centner School of Music. That's catching my eye. Let's drop down there. If we can. Let's see. Oh, goodness gracious. Look at this place. Wonderful building. Looks like it used to be the John Krause Memorial College for women. Kind of as an afterthought, they added for women. That's amazing. Oh my goodness, look at the design work in here. Wow. Beautiful Romanesque building. I'd love to get up in here, check out some of these. Look at this room here. I wonder what that looks like. Oh, that'd be awesome. That's a great place. And a great view over town. Oh, here's that newer place they built too. Yeah, a lot of money being spent here. And seems like a great university. Big time player in NCAA and I think other college sports, I suppose. Let's drop down here by this building. Can't really get a sense of it. It's just not a great photograph. Let's try this again. Pop up. All right, Hendricks Chapel. Oh, okay. Let's see. Well, let's go inside, why don't we? We're right on the floor here. We're not even inside. Okay. Okay, we're sitting right on the floor. I feel like a little mouse. Clearly some event here. They got little cups and stuff. Flowers. Maybe it's a memorial event, I don't know. This really is a chapel. I mean, it said so, but I guess here it is. Church of some sort, essentially. Worship him in spirit in something. reserved. Maybe it was a wedding. And it does. I would say this does look like a funeral, unfortunately. All right. Well, that was kind of weird to be on the floor. Let's check out something else here. Tons of buildings all around. It's a shame this is not better mapped. That is too bad. Pretty new building here. Students everywhere going to class. In April here. Still looks pretty chilly. Pants and everything. Tons of just great campus buildings. We can still move around a little bit. Yeah, bustling with students here into the semester. But still quite chilly. That's interesting. Okay. Should we see some? Well, let's check out this carrier dome here. This is the big stadium. Oh, we're at some event here. We keep showing up at like weird events. Funerals and something. Big old place though, all indoors. Wow. Monstrously big. Serious basketball games played here. Hockey maybe. It's probably not big enough for a football though. I don't know if I've ever seen a square flag display like that. That's different. All right. Looks like they had a retired jersey there, number 44. Don't know who that is. Dr. King Elementary School. Cool. All right, well, that's a neat campus, neat place. Definitely consider that if you're going to college. I just want to check out the cemetery down here, another big one. Oh, wow, this looks like an old cemetery. This looks maybe Civil War, maybe World War I. Beautiful graveyard, though. Definitely go for a walk through here. Read about some of the people who used to live here. Love that kind of thing. All right, a couple more places, and we're gonna have to call it a day here. I know we haven't seen too much of it, but time runs short. Let's go down another neighborhood street here. Bradford. Oh, this is very nice in here. Very nice. Look how pretty this is. And look at the sidewalk. Look how far back the sidewalk is from the road. Super safe for pedestrians. A very peaceful neighborhood. This place looks like it's for sale. Or at least it was 5 years ago. Remodeling this place, maybe. Very nice through here. Some of this is a little newer. Beautiful big tree there. That's a nice yard. Woodside Drive. Looks like a nice life here. Especially if you can live in one of these kind of fancy neighborhoods here. You know what I mean? Like some of these neighborhoods are super nice, out in the woods, and yeah, I like that. But you're a little further from downtown out here, so there's always a trade-off, of course. Do we check out Thorndon Park? Let's make sure we see that. Pool. Let's just go around here a little bit. Nice drive through the park. Some old exercise equipment here. Maybe hit that up on your run. Do a couple sit-ups. If you're feeling inclined and motivated. Some of these are kind of newer places. They're being built. Interesting. Kind of built in an older style, it feels like. Fits the neighborhood. Walnut Ave. Great old street name. Yeah, some serious construction happening around here. More churches. Plenty of churches here. Very religious city, it would seem. Stage drama company. Oh, okay. Local theater. Catch a play, probably for a good price. Like this building here. I like that design. A lot of cities have these pop up around, I don't know what era that is. Mid 70s, late 70s, I don't know. I've seen that in a number of towns. This kind of just circle design became popular for some reason. Dedicated bike lanes here. That looks pretty new. That's great for, a lot of students use bikes and, all sorts of people, of course. It's great for safety. Moving back into the downtown area here. Seems like a very navigable city. Like, I think even from my brief little experience in the air and on the ground here, I think a few weeks here I could really find myself around. Especially if you were on a bike, you could really learn the neighborhood quickly. At least, the central part of the neighborhood. I'm enjoying that. Let's pop up. I wonder if there's any views from the top of this building or one of these buildings. Oh, perfect. We're gonna end it up here, I'll tell you right now. Beautiful. Chase building. I don't think we really saw that. Okay, they have a big office here. Great views out here of the lake, some industrial area up there. This looks like a cool building, I like that. Kind of Art Deco. Oh, poorly stitched together by somebody. Well, I appreciate they took the photo. Here's this side of town, there's the campus. Yeah, this is a good sized city. I like cities of this scale, 150,000 roughly. And not too overwhelming. Could really learn your way around, find the restaurants, find the cool places, and meet some people, have a good time. I really enjoyed that. All right, I'm gonna add that to my map here. Edit list. Syracuse, New York. This is our first stop in New York, and I'm excited to check out so much more of it. If you live in Syracuse, let me know what I missed. I'll come back and check it out. And if you have any recommendations on cities you want me to check out in the area, I'll be back soon. Albany, never been there in real life. Love to see that. I think I've been to Rochester and Buffalo, but I'd get back there maybe for a video. And if you enjoyed this, please subscribe, tell your friends, and check out some of my other videos. I've been all around the US, around the world. Each one of these blue dots represents places I've been. All right, till next time.